Who y'all gonna cheer for tonight? Who you cheer for?
It's time for the Red Raider Preview Show. This week, the stakes couldn't be higher. It's the River City Rumble. Your Red Raiders go head-to-head with their crosstown rivals, the Austin Black Bears. Pride, tradition, and bragging rights are on the line in one of the biggest games of the season. Join Brent Collins, John Godwin, and head coach John Ritter as they break down the matchup with Austin High. They will also discuss the game last week against Buckhorn and get Coach Ritter's take on the rest of the season and get you ready for Friday night under the lights. Now on to the Red Raider Preview Show. And never forget that every day is a great day to be a Red Raider.
It's a great day to be a Red Raider. Our colors red and black, we pave the way. Every step, every game, we're here to stay. In Decatur, high and shout, hooray.
Welcome to the Red Raider Preview Show with Coach John Ritter. Second week, Coach. But before we get into this, Brent's going to talk a little bit about why we're streaming and how we're doing that. And
yeah, I think Coach Ritter will probably add a lot of details to that. But I mean, the kids have been using, and the coaching staff's been using Huddle for their game tape for several years, probably 5 or maybe even longer. So it's going to allow us some additional broadcasting opportunities. It may be easier for us to get on, hopefully, the broadcast. So it may be better for us streaming wise.
But what you're talking about is we're going to change from the way we're doing it on YouTube now. We're going to change from YouTube to Huddle.
Yes, and we're still going to provide a link that it will allow people to follow a link that will go to the broadcast. But that broadcast would be available on demand as soon as the game is over, much like it's been at YouTube. Currently, what we did with YouTube this past week is we took the game down around noon on Saturday. And, part of the reason why we do that is because we don't want everybody on there to go watch our opposition and go on there and have free reign of our video.
Yeah, and really the only difference between what's being done, so it'll be Huddle Fan, H-U-D-L fan. And it's set up just like a pay-per-view for Alabama and Hawaii, or Alabama or Auburn and Alabama A&M, the same platform. It will still be live streamed, but it offers an opportunity for a lot of things. Number one, it gives us some technology that we don't have access to right now. There's a group called Production Truck that we get access to that allows Tim and Joe and those guys are the tech guys. Well, y'all are they're the brains behind the operation. It allows them some tools to make the broadcast even better. From a technology side. And B, it also offers an opportunity for financially. It'll be set up $5 a game, $6 a game, $7 a game, something like that. Where people do have to watch or pay to watch. We're living in a time where we don't ask our kids to do a lot of fundraisers just because kids selling things in 2025 is kind of fading out.
Well, you'd rather them be in the weight room anyway, right?
Yeah.
Spend time doing.
We're getting what we need out of them from their dedication and effort. But at the end of the day, a helmet still costs $400. A pair of new shoulder pads is $250.
Most people don't realize that what they cost.
No, and when you have 103 and they're all in a flex helmet, so 103 times 400, you can do the math. That's on helmets alone. Helmets only last so long. The warranty used to be 10 years, now it's 5 years. So if a helmet gets cracked, then if it's less than 5 years old, it's replaced. If it's 5 years in 1 day, that's another $400. We have to get them reserviced every 2 years, which I do it every year on guys that play, so that we make sure that we're putting, brand top of the line, I guess, equipment
Right.
that's been, that's safety for the kids. So Huddle Fan allows us to do a lot of different things. This week against Austin, we're going to still use YouTube. just like you guys have for years, and kind of in the transition phase of going to Huddle fan. And like I said, it's going to be great for our fan base that watches the games. Now they can also download the games a lot easier than you can from YouTube. And also it's going to offer us an opportunity to, not make much because we pour it right back into the broadcast. I think people don't understand that, we help with cameras, we help with travel, we help with all that stuff. And, that comes out of the football budget as well.
So the bottom line is we're going to go from YouTube, which is a free service, to Huddle, which is going to be a paid service. So there's going to be instead of buying a $10 ticket to come here, you're going to buy $5, $7, $10 to watch it. That's what we're going to do. And the reason for that is, like Coach said, it's for the kids. Everything goes back to the kids, whether it's in the broadcast to show the public what the kids are doing, to buying uniforms, to reconditioning helmets, all kind of different things. So every penny that you put into this to watching it goes back into the kids. And there's not anything that we could spend our money better on than the kids.
Well, and the biggest thing, we want it to be user-friendly, right? So
Right.
we're going to spend the next couple of weeks trying to roll this out where it doesn't become an issue with the people that listen. I call them our VIP fans. I appreciate getting the text on the sidelines and hearing somebody in Auburn or somebody in Oklahoma, complain. Well, no, they're helping us get better, right? Okay.
That's right.
So appreciate that, and appreciate your being patient with us while we get there. So,
All right, Coach. Let's talk about the Buckhorn game. Give us some recap to what you saw, what you didn't see. Those types of things on closing Buckhorn out.
Well, I thought, if we kind of dissect the two sides offensively, a lot of missed opportunities and inconsistencies. We had quite a few missed assignments. And I think we showed flashes of when we do what we're supposed to do, we've got some skill. We were up front. I thought that we were a little bit overmatched, and that was something that we were afraid of with number 1, the Harrell kid who committed to Rice that week, and number 0, the Carr kid who's got a Michigan offer. Those two wreaked havoc all night long, and we had trouble blocking them. But I felt like we got the ball in space enough to be successful. It was just inconsistencies. And the frustrating piece offensively was it was somebody different every snap. Yeah. It was never the same guy 2 plays in a row. So it's not like, oh, we'll take him out.
That might be good, but still might be a little bad.
Yeah, that is good because we did show flashes. Defensively, it was kind of the tale of two halves. When we do what we're supposed to do, we gave up 3 points.
Right.
But kind of defending the defense a little bit, they had the ball inside the 10 starting 2 drives, and we gave up 10 points on those 2 drives. So, the positive out of all of that is I thought we played extremely hard. I thought we did some really great things in all 3 phases. I think we're much improved. If you watch the game from start to finish, we look different. We played different. The thing that I think that we're stuck on right now in year 2 is the mental side of it. We talked yesterday. We have changed their body. We look different.
Yes.
We have changed the way we play football. We're more skilled. And when I say we, I'm talking about the kids, the coaches, everybody. It's a group effort. What we've got to change is our approach mentally. I can't change that. That's a kid thing. Because I told him, I said, look, I love being at Decatur, but if I knew how to get inside your mind and change the fact that we have a winning attitude, we have a winning mindset, no matter what happens, we're going to go out and we're going to approach each play like we're going to dominate that play, then I wouldn't be at Decatur. I'd be traveling the world and I'd be a billionaire because I'd be working with every athlete in college, pros, everything. So that's something that we've got to change, and that's an internal thing that our kids have to do. Obviously we're going to help with that because that's our job, but we have to decide as a unit of 15, 16, 17, or 18-year-old kids that we're going to be successful no matter what.
I think there was a couple of times during the game, personally, when I looked out there, it was like we had an opportunity, we didn't capitalize on the opportunity, and it just seems like our demeanor just kind of got down on ourselves. And, those are the type of things you're talking about.
Yeah.
We need to get back in the huddle and say, hey, we didn't do it. We're going to do it the next time. We're going to do it the next time.
Well, we scored the second play of the game, and then we have a typhoon on extra point field goal. And then we go out, and all the momentum that we've got has now been reduced. Right. And then the next kickoff, we get out of our lanes, we don't do our job, and we give up a kickoff return to the 5. So it's kind of not, we can't win for losing. We can't get out of our own way sometimes. Let's allow something good to happen, and let's stack good things on top of each other. And that's really the mental that I'm talking about, is we got to stack good things on top of each other. Second half, we get 3 and out. Then we go 3 and out. We get another 3 and out. We got to go down. We got to get a 3 and out and then go score. Well, we do that. Now it's 24-12. We get a 3 and out. We go down. We get inside the 5. We can't score. If it's 24-18, if it's 24-20 with 6 minutes to go, that's a totally different ball game. But
it was right there. It was right there to take.
Right. We just didn't take it. We got to grab it.
Talking to you at halftime, and you had mapped it out in the interview question. You had mapped it out how we win the game, and it's 27-24, right? I mean, and even down to 3 minutes left in the game, we had a shot if we could have stuck it in. You cleared it up at the end of the game about the pass interference call, but that was a new one to me, and a lot of our listeners didn't really understand that. But that's advantage to defense, right?
Yeah. So 3 years ago, pass interference used to be automatic first down, no matter where it was on the field. And what they, I guess, concluded is, if it's 3rd and 50 and you get a pass interference, that's not fair. And I get that. There needs to be a caveat when you're tackling them in the end zone 3 plays in a row, that's a first down, similar like it is in college. But that's a good job by them, because I felt like.
You really think they thought about that?
I yes and no, because if you noticed, we had them beat 2 or 3 times in midfield, and they just grabbed us.
Well, if the Athletic Association listens to this broadcast, what I would say to them, at least put it on the 1 yard line. I mean, maybe it's not a first down, but don't be half the distance of the goal. If it's in the end zone, you got to put it at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, and that goes back on us too. We gotta find a way to punch it in. Whether we had 4 downs, we really had 6. We threw it 3 and we ran it 3. We got to find a way to get it in the end zone and run it. Whether it's running, whether it's making a play. I like the last play that we called. We had Quaylen, stacked on top of a guy and just underthrown it a little bit. And here again, a lot of first. We had a lot of first-time players. Quaylen's was his first time to play every snap on offense. And then he had to flip over and play defense too when we had an injury to Tyshawn. And, Cortez, same thing, his first time. Carrington Bell did some great things. Grady Graham did some great things in the past game. Here again, that was really their first time to be, I guess, focal points in our offense. But it goes back to, we got to be able to run the football, and we didn't run it effectively. And that's not rushing for 400 yards, but we can't rush for 15 either.
Brent, who's coming to town?
Oh man, where are we sitting? We're sitting on the D, and that was strategic. You know why it was strategic, John? I don't know if you remember this, John.
For 4 years, they both played here, so there could be nothing in the middle of the field.
And when it finally did get something before they had their own stadium, actually, yours truly, John Godwin, would paint the D on the field when we got in the playoffs. That's the first time the D could be at Ogle Stadium, right?
Yes.
And did you come out and map it out, get strings?
Yeah,
you had a radius?
What I did was string and nails.
String and nails.
String and nails.
And spray paint.
And spray paint, right.
Impressive.
And but now it's forever here, and it's on the turf. But don't know if you were able to watch the broadcast, but we were able to get, I know you reconnected with Mark 20 a little bit through the 1993 reunion that we had. We had him up in the press box. talking about that reunion about 1993, about the game. The big game is where they coined it. Both Austin, Decatur come into that game 9-0. We talked about the stadium being filled. We walked through basically a tunnel of people when we came up to pregame, and it's crazy to think that's been 32 years ago. Is that about right? 32 years.
Yeah, you look like it.
I look like it. How are those logs flowing today? So, anyway, what does this rivalry mean for you in your second year?
I think it's a special game, and I had the opportunity to be on both sides of Russellville and Deschler. Had to be played in Lauderdale County versus Lexington. Was at Athens for the Athens Decatur, Athens Hartselle. Now to be year 2 here, it's a different feel, and I guess it's because of the, inner city rivalry deal, 2 very good programs, traditionally, Austin obviously has had a run under Coach Perkins, which has been unmatched in Austin's history, and, phenomenal job that he does. And, even last year when we were, really overmatched, our kids, we still played hard. And it was a great environment, from the student section to the band to the, the whole 9 yards. Was just, it kind of gives you chills. And, I expect nothing less this time around, and it being at Ogle. And, here again, Austin's a really good football team. Coach Perkins and his staff do a really good job. I think we're better. And so hopefully if everybody does their part, it's going to be a great game that, would be nice for Decatur to come out on top and add to the notches in the belt.
So how do we protect this D Friday night?
I think we have to have all the things that we preached last week. Offensively, we have to have no turnovers. We have to take care of the football. We have to be efficient on third down, and we really have to limit our mistakes. And, you have to do that against anybody, but you really have to do it against a good team. And defensively, it's the same way. We got to get a line. We got to put our face on people. And when we do that, I think we have an opportunity to be successful. And I think, the flashes that we had last week, A, show that we're better, but B, shows that when we do our job, we've got some guys that can make plays. And, that's going to be the keys every week, especially these first 5. We better limit turnovers. We got to find a way to generate some turnovers too. And that was one, I guess, disappointment defensively, even with all the 3 and outs that we got in the second half. We didn't create any turnovers. We dropped 2 interceptions. We missed out on a fumble or 2, but we got to find a way to steal a possession each half.
So is there a buzz in the locker room because of this week with the guys going up against, and in a lot of cases, they're friends. Some guys maybe they hang out with on the weekends.
Yeah, I'll say this. Friday night after the Buckhorn game, I think we realized the missed opportunities in really all 3 phases, kicking game 2. Talking to them after the game, and then interacting with them as they were getting dressed and, leaving and all that stuff. It was just a different sense of where we are, and that really flows into the mental side of it that we talked about Monday with our kids. And we had a really hard film session. There was a lot of mistakes pointed out, and I told them before we started, we're not here to make you feel good, but we're not here to hurt your feelings. But if we're ever stop being critical, then we're not coaching you.
It's constructive criticism, right?
We're
here to get better.
We'll tell you how great you are at the banquet at the end of the year. The 10 weeks or 10 games that we're together, the 15 weeks in the season, we're going to point out your mistakes because we want to pull the greatness out of you. So I think we responded well. Yesterday was a good practice. Obviously, we went and played a JV game at Buckhorn, and played really well in it.
I meant to ask, you mentioned that. I noticed a lot of upperclassmen that played on Friday night went to go support those guys, okay? And so what does, like you said, we came out with a victory, 21-6, I believe. Kicked a PAT in that game.
We sure did.
Yeah, so how can that trickle into some confidence toward your upperclassmen that are going to be putting the work in Friday night?
Yeah, I think it boils down to doing the job. You know, defensively in that JV game, we did what we were supposed to do. You know, we actually gave up no points. They had a pick six first drive of offense, which led to their only score. You know, I think it's a situation where winning breeds winning and losing breeds losing. You know, it has to be we have to convince ourselves that we can win. You know, and that's the mental side. You know, when things go wrong, nothing changes. You know, we don't start pressing. We don't start, you know, thinking, oh, well, let's keep it close. It's, you know, how do we find a way to get down 6? How do we find a way to tie it up? How do we find a way to go up 3 or go up 6 or go up 8? You know, and that's making plays. And, you know, we've got to put ourselves, coaches, in an opportunity to make those plays. And B, when we get a chance as a kid, we got to make it.
So the rivalry that you look forward to from a college perspective, what I mean, Alabama Auburn's the easy one, but is there one that comes to your mind that would rival the Austin Decatur?
Oh Lord, that's tough. As a student at Alabama, and then, you know, going back, I guess 2 years later or the next year, Alabama LSU is pretty wild.
Yeah,
you know,
Because all y'all are drunk.
who is y'all?
Both of you.
Hey,
Isn't that right?
speaking of the rivalries, I'm glad SEC's made the commitment to go to 9 games
That's
where they
good.
can maintain rivalries like Auburn, Georgia. Right, there was talk about that going away.
Oh, I kind of like that. He's true.
Auburn, Alabama. I think Auburn has got the worst pick of that, but they're trying to throw the cupcake Vanderbilt, which they hadn't been a cupcake last
No,
year.
yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to, those rivalries that can sustain.
Well, I mean, and that's what makes high school fun. I mean, college is college, you know, and it's becoming its own animal. But, you know, the Austin Decatur, the Hartselle Decatur, the Athens Decatur, that's what makes playing high school football fun. You know, the coach answer is anytime you turn on the scoreboard, you ought to compete. And that is true, you know, but playing those rivals just adds, I guess, another level of intensity. It should add another level of focus, you know, and plus, I mean, you know, it's 365 days of bragging rights inside the city. I mean, you know, there's people on both sides that are young and old that want that.
Well, you know, I tell you what, too, Coach, it's going to more than likely be different next year, even more so if they bring down Austin to where they say they're coming down to 6A to where it becomes a region game.
Oh, absolutely. That's another level.
That brings it up another level. Okay, so mystery question. It's not really much of a mystery question, but you see our two note signs.
You did your civic duty today,
did
John.
civic duty. What do you tell your players? What would you tell them about the importance of voting as a duty as a citizen? Have you had talk? That's something to talk to them.
I mean, y'all normally ask silly questions.
That's time to prepare for that.
You know, I'm a social science major, so I taught civics and geography for my first 4 years at Muscle Shoals. That's your civic duty to let your voice be heard. You know, the biggest thing for me is I don't like complainers. You know, and then what did you do to fix it? Well, nothing. So did you vote? No. Did you get out and start a program? No. Did you get out and do this? No. You know, so that's your way of A, participating in democracy, and B, it's your way of having a voice and I guess putting yourself into action so that if you're going to complain, at least you voted. You know, don't sit back on the sidelines and do nothing and complain.
And it starts early. I'm telling Max, you know, he's going to be able to vote next year. And I don't know if we got an election cycle, but it's his responsibility. He's got, like you're talking about with your kids, of understanding the opportunity and taking advantage of it, getting up off your butt and going and doing something. That's just like making that tackle is putting that vote. It's doing that vote in. Well,
I'd be remiss to say about your speech last week in the breakfast. We got to.
That was good. John, that was impressive.
I didn't. No, you don't want to talk about yourself, but you talk about being prepared, and I didn't give you but what 10 minutes to prepare. I think it's something that you've been preparing your entire life and what you spoke about. So,
well, I appreciate that, but it's, you got to be, you don't know when your number's going to be called, and you got to be prepared for that. So, right.
That's exactly right.
All right. So, Tim, I imagine we've gone over our 30 minutes. No? Okay.
One thing I will add to,
you gonna add
I'm going to add something else.
Okay.
Friday night, I've always said this with Coach John Ritter. He makes it a family affair. Okay. Lillian was out on the sideline with the water bottles. Now, there were a few times you had, hey, we need water. Not to Lillian, I mean, to the whole group, but she did.
Them older girls were slacking.
They weren't they?
Fifth grader was setting the pace. I was proud of her.
And so she was out there, man, and she was so proud to represent the sports medicine team. Maybe that's something in her future. I don't know. But and then Lincoln, man, he was leading the charge at the ball boy. So I know
we're gonna get another national anthem.
I don't know. Y'all gonna watch the coronary thing.
She got some time off by them being out there.
She got to sit and watch the game first time in I guess 11 years.
Well,
10 years.
That was the best part of that.
It was, and that's one thing I remember growing up as a kid. And my sister, I had a sister 5 years younger than I was. So when I was in, I guess fifth or sixth grade, the last time I was really a ball boy, her being on the sideline, and then really she kind of had her time after I was already playing and had graduated. But yeah, to look over there and see, Lincoln running balls and Lillian, being a sports med girl, I mean, that was really awesome, and that was, I mean, my players are my kids too. I treat them like my kids, and to have my real kids and my 103 adopted kids all together that's pretty special.
Well, that was something. And Tim, you got some homework, because Lillian said to me, and I've got my emoji from last year. It's at my office. If you come to the Core Construction Group on West Moulton Street, you find my emoji sitting in my. Lillian wants an emoji.
She's mad.
You got to do her with a sports medicine, and then Lincoln with his ball boy outfit. You got to do that. So that's your homework for the week.
Yeah, they're jealous that me and Lauren have one and they don't.
Well, it sounds like they might have one soon. So,
well, all right. Well, you've been listening and watching the Red Raider preview show with Coach John Ritter. This is Tuesday? So we got a couple of days before we get back up in that press box, but we're going to go out and beat the Black Bears, because it is a great day to be a Red.
Now, good evening, everyone, and welcome to historic Ogle Stadium, the exclusive home of the Decatur Red Raiders, for tonight's matchup between the Austin High School Black Bears and our Decatur Red Raiders. I am Nick Belowski. Alongside tonight is the master of the sideline, Brent Collins, the graphics guru, Tim McCollum, the Jedi master of the control boards, Quai Joe Botto. The kid, Cage Davidson, is outside on the camera. The venerable one, the voice of the Red Raiders, John Godwin. Good evening, John.
Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Glad to be here. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, this is one of those games that you mark down in your calendar, hope that you win, and that's what we're here. Austin coming to town, and well, I guess they're already in town. They're
driving across the belt line and the railroad tracks.
Yeah, across town. But yeah, and it's an interesting matchup tonight. Both teams did not have a very good first game of the season, and there's a couple of things. I'm going to go grumpy on you, but not only do I like real grass instead of fake grass, I like Austin Decatur at the end of the season rather than the first of the season. And I know Coach Adcock, he used to get on me, said, by the time the end of the season, it's probably one or the other, or maybe both are not very good, and the gate's not going to be good. He said if you go,
I was going to say money.
If you go in the first, everybody's thinking they're going to be good. You're going to have the better gates. So it's all revolves around the dollar bill.
Yeah, Austin comes into tonight's matchup losing with the 0-1 record, losing last week to Hartselle. Austin is a 7A Region 4 foe for the Decatur Red Raiders, and they are head coached by Jeremy Perkins, who is 107 wins against 63 losses in his 15th season with the Black Bears. So looking forward to tonight's matchup. Decatur struggled last week, and hopefully if Decatur can come out and hit a few key points, consistency being the main one, maybe a little bit better outcome tonight.
Well, it's betwixt the ears really is where we need to be good, and that's one of the things coming into tonight. I know you have the stat probably, but after the last 10 years, what's the record? Is it 9-1?
I thought it was 8-2. It might be one. It might be one.
Well, all I'm saying is that Austin comes in like we did when we played in the late 70s, thinking that there's no way they're going to beat us. And
in the 90s.
In the 90s. I had to throw the 90s in there.
And the 2000s.
And the 2000s. But it's been a while. It's we kind of been out in the desert a little ways, and we're trying to find our way back to that watering hole. Well, hopefully it'll be tonight.
Well, Decatur leads the all-time record between Austin and Decatur. Decatur leads by 37 wins against 25 losses, which is a 59.7. But like you said, over the past few years, it's heavily weighted towards the southwest side of town.
Brent, what were you, 4-0?
2-1.
2-1.
Wait a minute.
No,
I was going to say, you're missing one of them.
we were 3-0.
3-0.
Actually, we were 2-1. We lost my junior year.
The 90s don't do math.
The full. You talking about when I was there, or the full 90s?
I'm talking about when
it was probably 8-2.
No. I'm asking the 4 years that you were at Decatur. Oh, yeah, that's right. He went 6 years. Sorry.
No, that was Auburn.
The 4 years you went to Decatur High.
I didn't. I was not on varsity.
What did that make any difference?
I would imagine we were 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Nick.
I'm sitting here counting them up right now. We beat them we beat them twice when I was in school. So our record against Austin was 2-4.
Okay.
Because we had two playoff matchups.
Ours was 4-0.
So you win, John.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. That when it comes down to it, you've got. And let me say this too. Back when I was playing, there was the guys that were my contemporaries of my year at Austin. Their 4 years had 4 different coaches. I mean, it was just like a revolving door over there. And it's, hey, Max. This is Max's third coach.
That's true.
So the things have just kind of flipped, and
well, Coach Perkins came in and he brought a level of consistency for the and they've been able to steadily grow from there. But the past 2 seasons, do you know how many points we've scored against Austin?
How many? 3.
3.
Okay. All right.
Last year we lost 41-0, and I believe the year before was like 35-3.
Hey Brent, did any of those West Morgan kids? You was out there. You a West Morgan kid, right?
I went to
Trinity. I'm sorry, Trinity.
West Morgan K-5. So yes.
Okay. Well,
a lot of good Trinity folks out there.
Do they go to Austin? Some of those kids.
They're starting quarterback Jay Partlow's son, Titan Partlow, was transferred from Austin to West Morgan. He's a junior.
Oh, they went from Austin to West Morgan.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just say that for Decatur, this is a big game, and not only that you peek down the road a little bit, Nick. Who we got in the next 4 games?
Well, all right, here you go. Austin this week, September the 5th. Jasper will be coming to town. We owe them a little bit of something as well. September the 12th, we will be traveling to Muscle Shoals. The 19th of September, we will be going to Hartselle. on September the 26th.
See where I'm getting at, right?
We will be traveling to Milton Frank Stadium to play Lee.
Well, I'm just saying this is a this is an important one, not only for tonight but for the next 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
Well, one thing we've got to, and guys have got to get more confident in tonight. It can start tonight, building a winning mentality. When that, know we can come out on this field and get a victory, then you're going to start seeing things change. So I'm looking forward to this. I think they're getting ready for our troopers coming in. Maybe we're still out.
McCollum, when did you say they were jumping? 640?
Well, they're getting everybody on the field right now.
Okay.
All right. For those of you that have no clue what we're talking about, we have some skydivers.
You're going to ruin it.
Well, I thought that we were supposed to talk about what. Then why are we talking
Well, it's out
about
now.
So
12 people.
what? Well, I thought that's why they're out there on the field. We were supposed to talk about it.
No, we got. Tell us what's happening there, Nick.
Well, the only thing I know is that there's people parachuting in. There's an airplane flying overhead, and somebody's jumping out of it. Something that I would never do.
Was it years ago we were at Coleman and they had a helicopter on the
Lawrence County.
Was that Lawrence? I thought it was Coleman.
Lawrence County is where they brought the football in.
Lawrence County, Coleman, that's about the same.
Hey, I got to give it up to our student section tonight. They're all painted up, tattooed up. I'm trying to figure out what they're saying. WRUNT. Runt.
Why don't you just go over and ask them what it's saying?
All right, let me.
And make sure.
Paige, can you hear us? Take a shot of it.
All right, what are y'all spelling
down
on
there.
your chest?
He's down there with the student section.
We run this city. Okay.
Oh.
Now we got it.
Okay. Is that what it says?
We run this city. We're going to start running it tonight.
Let's go.
All right, we're 26 minutes away from kickoff.
Brent, do you see a plane overhead?
I do not, but I know which direction it's coming from.
Which is coming from the north?
It is. Yeah, he's going to loop around and
He's going to have some smoke coming out his legs.
survey the land. Hey, did you see the coaches show where they actually had the video of you spraying the D? John
No. Who did?
Yeah.
This past week's show, they had images of you when you were out there on the grass field painting it in for the playoffs.
Where was this?
That was at Ogle Stadium when you painted the D.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, where was it?
It was on
It's
the coaches
preview
show.
The coaches preview show.
Tim McCollum must have found it and put it on there. We're sitting there and talking about you spraying the D when Austin Decatur shared Ogle Stadium and we made the playoffs.
Okay.
Hey, John, you got a crowd here tonight, don't you?
I got 6 grandkids here tonight.
6 grandkids. They were excited. They thought you were they came up with one of your headphones. They thought you were a celebrity.
Well, I am.
Especially with those long locks, right?
Right. No, my grandkids are here this week. I think they even might be here next week. So nothing like being from 2 to 7, I guess.
We do have to take a minute to give some other guys some press on the 1971 state championship game. You may know some names, but I know one I left off. You know who he is?
Who?
Stan.
Well, tell him.
Is Stan listen to us? Stan has donated to this program for probably 50 years.
Are you looking up?
No.
Well, apparently they've
Everybody
jumped.
else is.
Do what?
Apparently they've jumped, and they're not coming from the north. Hey, Brent, you see those folks in front of you that are with the team? Look where they're looking.
I see the plane right above me.
They
And
jumped out.
I see a bird. I see a plane. I see Superman.
Okay, well, the cat's out of the bag now. Can I talk about them jumping into the stadium today?
Oh, they're under parachute.
All right, for those of you that are not here, we've got parachutists coming in tonight for the Decatur-Austin game. Why they're jumping in here, not exactly sure.
They're
Where
bringing the
they're from.
ball. What do you think?
Are they bringing the ball?
Of course.
You know, I think they should have let me ride on the back. Now, would that not be an entry coming in?
That would have been a
It
sight.
might have damaged the field. Where are they?
You know, thank goodness they put the pink stripe in the middle of the field just in case they couldn't see where the
That big D.
just in case they couldn't see where the maybe there where the pink
All right,
is.
they got some.
Is there
All right.
problems?
There's two of them. No, they're good.
Is the chute open?
Two chutes are open.
Okay, good.
I thought y'all said 12 was coming in. Is it only 2?
Everybody's seeing it.
They got the smoke coming out their leg yet?
Yeah.
Well, I can't see squat. So Brent, you got this one. I can't see anything. All I can see is the pink spot on the field where he's
They're
supposed to
doing
land.
Spiral circles. They got about 3 more minutes before they hit the ground.
What they jumped from 30,000?
They did. They were way up there. They're getting closer.
That's where jet planes fly, is 30 to 36,000 feet.
Here they come. You think I need to go out there to the D and welcome them?
Go out there and stand on that pink welcome mat right there.
What do you think?
Oh, I see
Here they
him now.
come.
Oh,
The
yeah.
wind's kicking in now.
You got that smoke coming out of the leg.
Oh, yeah, I can see him now.
Is he a Decatur Red Raider?
He's a parachutist.
He's coming over up to Ogle Stadium to the press box.
This is like the
He's
Eagle
coming in
fly.
hot. He's coming in hot. He's got number 4, Caden Watkins. Yeah!
He forgot the football.
Where's the other one?
I don't know.
He's coming in from the north.
He's coming in hot now.
He's right behind this one. He's coming that
So
way.
we had number 4
There
coming
he
in
is.
now, number 17.
Are these military guys? Oh, Lord, stop, man.
Oh.
Well, all right. Well, give him a hand. Oh, there's the ball. There
Was that Joe Zabato that flew in right there, number 17? All right. Pretty cool.
Throw it out the window.
I'm not touching it.
All right, a little bit of information about the Austin High School Black Bears. Of course, their colors are black and orange, and their home stadium is Cedar Ridge Golf Course. They are Class 7A, Region 4. Last year's record was 9-2. They lost in the first round of the playoffs last year. Enterprise made the long drive to North Alabama and beat Austin 32-21. Austin's all-time record is 324 wins against 327 losses with 5 ties. They have no state championships. Their all-time region area record is 147 against 99 losses. All state players, they have 79. This is their 63rd season. And like I said earlier, they're head coached by Jeremy Perkins. Am I cutting in and out?
Go ahead.
Am I okay? All right. Jeremy Perkins, like I said, his all-time record at Austin is 107-63, and this is his 15th season. This year, they have offensively, they've only played one game. In that one game, they scored 7 points against Hartselle. They gave up 39 points against Hartselle. They have 67 total players on roster, 18 seniors, which is low for them. 23 juniors, 19 sophomores, 7. I'm and they have 7 freshmen. And as I said earlier, Decatur High School leads the all-time record, 37 wins, 25 losses. That's a winning percentage of 59.7. Last year's meeting went to Austin by a score of 41-0. And there you have the tail of the tape there, Mr. Godwin.
Well, I tell you what, why don't we take this take this time to make an announcement for what we're doing here with the broadcast, okay?
Okay.
Here. Hey, Tim, come here. Tim McCullough's going to tell us about this thing.
All right, this is the information about the conversion that we're going from YouTube to Huddle Fan. And there will be, hopefully they're going to put this on social media.
They should be. They should be.
With directions for you. But I'm going to throw it to Tim here. Tim knows more about it than I do because I'm technologically stupid.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay, so we will be, according to the powers that be, moving our broadcast to the Huddle Fan app. And
That's
there'll be
HUDL, right?
Yep. And you'll need to download the app and create a ID and password. And once you do, you'll be searching for Decatur High School of Decatur, Alabama. You need to mark it as a favorite, and then you will find team schedules. There's 3 different subscription options that I understand. One is for a single game, one is for a single season, and the other is for all sports for the whole year. And Nick, like we were talked about from Coach Ritter, all that money goes to the students.
Back to the program, that is correct.
There'll be lots of information about this, and I'll have a graphic that comes up on the bottom of the screen that shows this, but it's going to allow us to do a lot more than we were doing before, and hopefully it'll send money straight to the teams.
Okay, now Tim knows a lot more about this than I do. And as I told everybody, I'm technologically stupid, but I did sit down and do this on a PC yesterday. And then before I came to the ball game tonight, I actually did it on my smart television. And if you have a Roku or an Amazon Fire, Apple TV, or Android TV, what you're going to do is you're going to search for Huddle, and that is spelled like Brent said, HUDL. That's it, HUDL, and it's called Huddle Fan. And from what I can remember, there's the 3 options you mentioned.
Subscriptions, yes.
You can buy 1 game, which I believe, now don't hold me to this, but I believe it was $8.
Something like that.
So it's $8 to watch 1 game. I don't know what the middle package was. The season package.
It's $30.
It's $30 to watch all the games. And the $99.
That sounds like a better deal.
Is all sports here at Decatur High and Decatur Middle. Not just football and basketball, but volleyball, baseball.
And that is hard to understand for lots of people, but believe it or not, there are cameras everywhere now in the sports facilities.
It may not be broadcasters, it'll just be the PA announcer.
That's it.
But you'll be watching the game live.
And next week when you go to look for this game, there's different options to watch. One of them will just show you the game. If you don't like listening to us, well, there is an option that you can just watch the game.
And listen to Tim Britt.
And listen to Tim over the PA, or there is another option, and what was it? It has the Red Raider logo, Red Raider broadcast logo, but it's called Focus.
No, that's the.
Oh, that's for Tim Brennan. Okay.
Ours will say the broadcast network.
Okay, and that's the one that you click on that if you would like to listen to us. But we want to reiterate that this money that is generated from this will go to the program.
Hey, and it's not a new concept. I mean, we tried to roll. A lot of schools have rolled out NFHS. You've heard of that,
and it's just not as good.
And that's a paid subscription, and you can watch any team out there. But this is specific to Decatur High School and all of our sports programs. And again, I mean, we can't overemphasize the fact that this money will go back into our program to be able to buy things like $400 helmets, $250 shoulder pads,
Thanks, Tim.
And so I know it will be a a little learning curve, but be patient. We try to navigate through this. So hopefully next week it will be our first week on Huddle.
Okay, there's a 30-second ad that Tim is going to show what we just. Are we going to run it now? Not right now. Okay. All right. So,
Did y'all get that worked out?
well, I did it on the PC yesterday, and it's confusing because for those of you that haven't ever seen it before, you're going to see volleyball, you're going to see football, you're going to see Decatur Middle School, and you just kind of got to scroll through there and just kind of look for the different sports, and once you get a little used to it, once you start scrolling through it, you'll be able to navigate your way through it and find what it is that you're looking for. So, yes, it is a little bit of a learning curve, and it will take a little bit of getting used to, but it's going to open up options that we don't have right now up here with the broadcast crew. It's going to, the money that is generated goes back into the sports, and so it's like what we said. It's just going to be a little bit of a learning curve as we start making this switch over. We didn't get any money from YouTube, and that's why we kept asking people, please subscribe, and the vast majority of the people that watch I think Tim told us the other day, YouTube keeps up with, it will show you who watches and who does not watch, and 60% of the viewers were not subscribers. Only 40% of the people that were watching were subscribers. So this was something that the coaches came up with, a way so that they could generate a little bit more revenue for the sports team. So.
Hey, Brent.
Yes, sir.
You know Randy Mummert, right?
I do.
Well, I was going to get you to go over there and ask him about the officiating crew tonight.
Is that Randy?
Isn't that Randy?
Maybe. He looked familiar.
He's gimpy around. I thought it was Randy.
Hey, let me find out. It may be.
Okay. If it's not, you can ask. It looks like he's.
What do you want me to ask him?
My understanding is this group of officials are kind of special. That they might be auditioning for some state stuff.
Ah, okay. So they're going to be on their A game tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not the usual Decatur Association officials.
Well, I had that on. Joe Bailey told me that, and I might have been.
Brent, we're going to let you catch the national anthem on your microphone.
All right.
You stay right there.
And we are going to stand up and we're going to honor America as Decatur High School's marching band plays our national anthem.
Cadet Command Sergeant Major Joseph Wright, Cadet Captain Allison Corona, and Cadet Captain Aaron Payne.
Wonderfully done by Decatur High School's marching band led by Blake Ferguson. Good job, guys.
Go get him, Brent. You can get him.
All right. And as we were saying about the conversion over to Huddle, I will try to get it set up. For those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, and I will try to put it on the school Facebook where we had information about the YouTube broadcast. Brent, are you trying to get your?
He just said some bad things about you.
Well, we got secrets.
Oh, secrets. He's saying y'all got secrets. Both ways. I saw him out here talking to Coach Adcock earlier. What's he up to tonight? Yeah. He's got an off day. Okay. He's watching his son, right? Good to see you, Randy.
Do you ask him about the officials?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to historic Ogle Stadium for the thrills and spills of high school.
All right, well.
He's finding out.
Yeah, 7 minutes and 45 seconds from game time here. Cheerleaders are making their way over.
Randy is a district director, and the main director is here tonight. So,
aren't they having an official shortage?
I don't know.
Well, I can answer that, yes.
And how would somebody go about to be an official?
There's several associations of officials that are located in North Alabama. One of them is called the Decatur Association. And all you got to do is get in contact with a high school or a middle school, and they can give you information to get in contact with a different association. If you'd like to learn how to be an official, they can get you in contact.
You want to be an official?
Nope. I yelled at too many. It would be embarrassing.
Well, do all officials get yelled at?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make any difference who it is or what you're doing or how long you've been doing it or what age you're doing it. I bet you Pee-wee's probably the worst.
Real quick, let me run down through here and give tonight's probable starters. Tonight's probable starters for the Decatur Red Raiders: on defense, at defensive tackle, Josh Jones, number 43. Nose tackle, Jason Tennyson. At defensive tackle, Axel Amason, number 54. Outside linebacker, Max Bergens, number 10. Inside linebacker, Caden Oliver, 0. Running the Mike linebacker, Casey Justice, number 15. The inside linebacker, number 42, Jacob Marshall. Outside linebacker, Cameron Bell, number 11. Corner, Braden Simpson, number 5. Free safety, Caden Watkins, number 4. And corner, Tay Sykes, number 24. On offense, left tackle, Jermaine Collier, 72. Left guard, Will Perry, number 70. Number 77, Braden Battles will be center. Amon Jackson, number 74, right guard. Harris Penley, number 75, at right tackle. Tyden Irvin, number 88, at tight end. Isaiah Sharpley, number 3, running the F. Isaiah Allen, number 6, at tailback. Quaylen Hampton, number 9, at wide receiver. Harrington Bell, number 12, also receiver. And Grady Graham, number 25, at receiver. Quarterback, Reed Robertson, number 8. The captains have made their way out onto the field. And for Decatur tonight, Decatur's captains are number 9, Quaylen Hampton, number 15, Casey Justice, number 4, Caden Watkins, and number 75, Harris Henley.
4 and 2 for Austin.
Oh, number 4 for Austin, Channing Patton. Number 2, Tylen Swopes.
Oh, they got some more over there. 0.
0, DeMarcus Orr.
And then there's one more.
Yeah, I think that's a 5, is it not?
I think that's good enough.
Caleb Cottle, number 5. And those are tonight's captains. Brent has made his way to the midfield stripe. He's walking out with the white cap, and we are going to have, hopefully you'll be able to hear tonight's coin toss.
All right, Captain, let's shake hands. Look to you guys. All right, guys, tonight if I have a penalty, one of y'all want to tell you what the penalty is, what your options are. Y'all can talk to your coaches. You can let us know what you want to do. Does everybody understand?
Y'all see about getting out of control. Y'all calm them down so we don't have to flag them, okay? All right, you're the visiting team. You're going to call it. You want heads or tails? He's called tails. If I drop it, we'll flip it again. It's tails. You have won the toss.
Austin has won the toss, choose to receive the football.
Thank you, Brent. Decatur is going to defend the north end zone, and Austin will defend south end zone.
Test. Nope.
We are.
So Brent, what did you find out from?
All right,
my
so
buddy?
this is kind of round numbers, but there is a shortage. They have about 2,000 referees. They got a little over 1,700 on any given Friday. So they have enough, but that includes all new guys. So ideally, they need 2,400 to split. People have off weeks and things like that. So say it's pretty easy. Go on the website, ahsaa.com.
That's Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Yes, and there is a tab on the very first homepage that says become a referee. I mean, he said these guys make, I think they make $150, $125, $150 a game. So they clearly don't do it for the money, but it gives them a way to stay involved and to give back to the game.
And many of them will call multiple games a week, middle school games, and many of them will also officiate Little League games. You can make a little bit of Christmas money doing it. The Austin Black Bears have made their way out onto the field, and we're waiting for the cannon shot. John, don't jump.
Hey, and probably better than anything, you get a lot of good exercise. John, you and I both could use some of that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
You're probably better off than Nick and I. You're probably the best one, huh?
No, I doubt that.
I don't know.
No,
Hey,
I don't know about that.
Who's got that handful of candy up there? Who brought that tonight?
Me.
You hadn't had any pieces of candy, have you?
I haven't yet. That pie did me. Oh, I guess we should talk about the supper tonight.
Well, hold on just a second, because it's fixing to blow.
I don't think it is. I think they're having a cannon misfire.
Oh, no, don't tell me that.
Yeah, I think
Our spotter, Joe Spotto.
if it was live, they would be nowhere close to that cannon right now.
I think the junior ROTC was trying to take over. Neil has done it for years. Neil's down there.
Yeah,
I think he's trying to teach them how to do it.
I think that if it was lit, they wouldn't be standing there next to it.
This is going to be a teach him how to fail.
Well, anyway, real quick, we want to send out a big thank you to Big Bob Gibson's for tonight's meal. Wonderful brisket with beans and slaw and a roll. We greatly appreciate
It's
it.
the broadcast meal.
If you are thinking about tailgating or putting on a football party, Big Bob Gibson's is the perfect complement to your game day event. If
All Ritter's running down there saying y'all need to go. Let's go.
Here we go without the cannon. The Decatur Red Raiders make their way out onto the field.
Oh, they're doing it now.
And now they're backing up. There we go.
There it goes.
Okay, what kind of omen is that?
Well, it can't be any worse.
I don't know if I'm going to get kept. He's making sure everybody gets
where they're supposed to be.
The white line, so we'll catch him at the.
See if you can get him now.
All right, Coach, a little malfunction there on the cannon, but hey, what's the message to the team tonight?
Go out and play for each other.
All right, kids get behind the white line. Is there the officials told you anything?
No, they're in the way. They're in the way.
All right, Coach, go get them. Good luck.
I love it. All right. Let's see. Back deep for the Austin High School Black Bears. Number 4, Channing Patton. Number 5, Caleb Cottle. Number 29, Alvin Jones. Back deep for Decatur to kick. Number 47. That would be Rosales. Emmanuel Rosales, and the kick is underway, and it comes down near the 19. Right out past the 30. One man to beat for the touchdown, and he's gone. Number 10 for the Austin Black Bears, Peyton Macklin, took the short pooch kick, and he took it in and around the 19, 18-yard line, motored down the sideline, and I don't know if he was touched. Touchdown, Austin.
Yeah, that was, you're exactly right. And couldn't have started any worse for Decatur or any better for Austin. And
Well,
yeah, I thought it was a good kick, hemmed him up on the sidelines, but there were just too many holes.
Well, they took one guy out. That's all it took, and he hit the seam and paid our.
That's just an extra possession for Austin.
84, Jose Ramos Leon is back deep to kick. Good snap. Hold is down, and good kick. So, 12 seconds into the ball game, the Austin Black Bears lead by a score of 7-0. All right, well, we just need to take the kickoff and return it right back and just pretend like that nothing happened.
Well, that's all you can do. You just have to chalk that up to we're behind the 8 ball right now.
Back kick for Decatur, number 6, Isaiah Allen. Number 9, Waylon Hampton.
Back deep for Decatur will be number 9, Quaylen Hampton. Number 6, Isaiah Allen. Brady Graham is also back there, number 25, and Isaiah Sharpley, number 3. They're standing with their heels on the 25-yard line. Well, that's 2 weeks in a row we've given up a big kickoff return. I bet you that there's a lot of work done this week during special teams on kickoff.
Second kick for the Black Bears, number 85, Oscar Delgado.
Yeah, there wasn't any hesitation on the coin toss that they wanted the ball. So, they've been watching that film and knew what they were going to do.
Delgado is the deep kicker for the Austin Black Bears. And he got it. It's going to be all the way back to the 4-yard line. Taken in there by Allen up to the 20, where he's met abruptly by an Austin Black Bear and set down. It will be first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders at their own 21-yard line.
Well, let's see if we can't do something to give us a little energy and a little confidence.
Well, we need a little energy, don't we? Was the absolutely worst way you could start a ball game.
Well, maybe it's like we were talking about fishing. When you catch that fish on the first cast, it's.
Let's hope so. Reed Robertson in at quarterback. Like he's got Isaiah behind him. Isaiah is going to come over here off right in, pick up about 5 yards.
There you go.
That's a good pickup on first down.
Looked like he had a little face mask. Maybe he got away with a call there.
We did or they did?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it too. I thought that, but
he caught him around the ear hole. I don't know if he got any mask or not, but he jerked him down by the helmet.
I notice every year at the beginning of the season that my prescription glasses that I need to go and get it checked again. It seems like it gets further and further every year. There's a fake handoff. Quaylen gets the ball out here on the right side, pushes himself forward up close to first down yardage. Looks like he's going to be maybe just a yard short for the Red Raiders. It's going to bring up third down and a yard, maybe 2.
Okay, this is where the offensive line needs to shine and bow up and knock somebody out of the way and get this yard, keep the drive going.
Graham and Hampton is split out wide to the left. Isaiah behind Reed's going to go in motion out to his left. It's going to fake the throw, and Reed is going to spin, and there's a penalty play. It's going to be a hold against the Decatur Red Raiders. So unfortunate because it was absolutely unnecessary because Reed was going to pick up the first down anyway. Holding against the Red Raiders, and that will back them up 10. And gosh,
Well, that's one of the things that we talked about, that we really didn't have a lot of penalties like that last week, and to start out when in a big possession to answer, and it's going to put it 3rd and long.
3rd down and 11 and a half, 12 yards now for the Red Raiders. Just exactly what you didn't need to have happen. Don't know exactly who it got called on, but it was over here on this offensive right side. All right, so 3rd down and call it 11 and a half for the Raiders. Robertson looking to throw. Going to throw it to Isaiah Sharpley out in the left. Going to pick up good yardage, but it's nowhere close to 1st down yardage. It's going to bring up 4th down and probably about 5 for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, I was looking at the offensive line, and it looked like they protected pretty well, and that's a good sign for them, but it's just too much to overcome on the 10-yard penalty. Austin's going to get the ball more than likely in Red Raider territory.
Bryson Taylor back deep for the Red Raiders. Back to catch for the Black Bears will be number 4, Channing Patton. I said it right that time. Kick is away. It's going to come down around the 45 and Channing makes his way across into Red Raider territory to about they're going to spot it down at the 50-yard line.
We're at the 49.
Where it will be 1st down and 10 for the Austin Black Bears.
Yeah, Austin Black Bear did a good job of catching that ball on the run, saving some yards, and getting some positive after the catch.
And at quarterback will be number 1 for the Austin Black Bears, Kadir Lyle. Lyle missed lots of the second half last week against Hartzell with an injury. Makes his handoff, rumbling through the line. Number 9, Aiden Davis breaks tackles. Penalty play. So
there's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be
another flag late. So
I think they think it's going to be a hold on some of the receivers behind him.
Number 4.
I didn't see a face mask.
Number 4 is, number 9 is their running back, Aiden Davis. He also had a little bit of an injury last week.
I mean, it wasn't a horse collar or anything like that, so.
Holding against the Austin Black Bears.
Yeah, I think they had one of the receivers.
Personal foul, horse collar against the Decatur Red Raiders.
Oh, good. It
offsets.
It comes back.
It does come back.
Oh, for some reason, that the offense gets the short end of the stick right there.
Well, I didn't see the horse collar, but, there were a couple guys looked like they jumped on his back, but undoubtedly they got in the horse collar.
All right, so offsetting penalties, one against Austin, one against Decatur. No harm, no foul. Just pretend like it never happened, and we will replay 1st down from the 50-yard line.
If you're an Austin Black Bear, it's kind of a tough pill to swallow.
It is. Lyle going to throw out here. It's going to be an incomplete pass. He's trying to make a connection to Mr. Patton. Sailed the ball over his head, and it will bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Braden Simpson had nice coverage. And there at the end, there was a little tug.
There was a tug.
I don't want him to get caught on that, so just watch out for that, Braden.
Probably an uncatchable ball anyway.
Okay.
Lyle going to fake the handoff to Davis. Once again, wanting to throw deep, has pressure up the middle. Once again from the Red Raiders. Breaks around the left side, gets inside Decatur territory up to the 40, up to the 30-yard line. First down for the Austin Black Bears as Lyle scrambles around left end for good yardage for the Black Bears.
Well, just caught us on the edge, and looked like Jacob Marshall, the young 10th grade linebacker, had to chase him out of bounds. But he's you get those guys loose on the outside, you got to keep contained, and that time it broke down on Decatur's right side, and just too much yards on the corner.
Decatur got good pressure up the middle that time, but just was not able to make the tackle, and Lyle was able to escape to the left. Davis takes the ball, goes off left end. Maybe a pickup of 2 on the play, bringing up second down.
Well, Austin's offensive line outweighs our defensive line probably 20, 30 pounds a man, it looks like. They just pushing up against us, and didn't look like he got much. Well, he didn't. He got 2 yards.
Got 2 yards. Second down and 8 for the Black Bears.
Need a turnover.
Motion by Gibbs. And I believe somebody may have...
It was the right guard, number 73.
Moved a little early. Illegal procedure against the Austin Black Bears. So we'll take back those 2 yards they made and another 3 on top of it with the 5-yard penalty, bringing up second down and 13.
Real important for Decatur's defense to try to hold them to no points. And that's going to be a task that we're going to have to perform all night, I think. Looks like they were offsides again.
Another illegal procedure penalty. Austin had a little bit of an issue with penalties last week. Once again, having the procedural bug jump up and bite them through the turf. Going to bring up second down and 18 for the Black Bears. Lyle with Gibbs standing to his left. Lyle looking to throw. Going to go deep and just waiting for the hanky to come out. Yep, there comes 3 of them as
Latavian Sykes just grabbed him as he went past, and I'm not so sure that if he doesn't grab him, it looks like it was pretty close to catching him in stride.
Pass interference against the Decatur Red Raiders, but as we learned last week, pass interference is not an automatic first down. That will bring up second down and what, about 8?
No, 3.
Yep. 15-yard penalty.
Huh?
15-yard penalty. So I'm going to call it about 3.5. Lyle with Davis.
They went offside again.
I think it's number 26, the H-back for Austin.
And penalty-plagued drive here. If the Red Raiders will mind their P's and Q's, Austin is just begging to get off the field offensively.
How many second downs we've done? It seems like it's about 4 in a row.
This is the 4th, I believe. All right, second down and 8. Beautiful evening here at Ogle Stadium. Cloud cover makes it a little bit cooler. Supposed to be nice and cool again next week. Wonderful night here at Ogle Stadium for the River City Rivalry.
Let's get a fumble.
Lyle.
They jumped on the right.
They jump. Yep.
Number 11, the receiver, out right.
as Coach Russell would say, you need to lay down, take a nap.
Who?
Huh?
Me?
No.
Jermichael Taylor.
God bless your heart. You need to lay down, take a nap.
Are you wanting to take a nap? Huh.
You know, I wanted to take a nap today, but the dogs would not let me.
Huh.
In fact, I didn't mow the yard with the intention of taking a nap, but it just didn't happen. Well, guess what, John?
Second down.
It's second down and 13. We've been through this road once before. Here we go. Lyle gives it. Nope, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be completed.
He dropped it.
And it's going to be a penalty against the Red Raiders for a blow to the upper part of the
Oh, my gosh, that was
body.
a great hit. He hit him in the ribs, shoulder.
Hayden Watkins.
You can't draw it up better than that.
Hayden Watkins for the Red Raiders.
No head
came up
action.
and hit him in the upper body, and it's going to be a personal foul penalty against the Red Raiders.
No way.
And that will be a first down.
Cage was looking at me going, mm-hmm.
Man, that was a picture-perfect tackle.
Don't you think? I looked like a lot of head to me. No? Okay.
No, he didn't hit him with the head at all. Shoulder in the rib cage.
Well,
We got off a second down.
Well, we're back now to first down. Going to be a handoff here to Davis over to the right side. Red Raiders there to grab him and put him down. And, hey, John, it's second down.
It's second down, but that was a good first down, holding him to a yard and a half. But once again, Decatur needs to do everything they can to hold them out for no points or minimalize the points.
Black Bears with the ball at the 21-yard line of Decatur. Good snap. Davis is going to take it, go up the middle, and once again the Red Raiders allow minimal yardage and maybe a pickup of 1.5, 2 for Davis, bringing up third down.
That's a long time the quarterback held the football. It looked like he was looking over to the sidelines. I don't know if that was a play that's supposed to develop that late, but Decatur did a nice job of adjusting and getting bodies where the running back was going and brought him down. So big third down. I'm not so sure that Coach Perkins is probably thinking 2 downs right here.
Probably so. I would be shocked if Lyle keeps the ball on a RPO type play and goes around and in after his injury last week. There was movement. Back him up.
Movement on number 4, the receiver. Near side.
I wish something good could happen for us. I mean, we deserve something good to happen. Throw an interception. Throw it to somebody fast and do a pick six.
Pick six. How about that? Yeah, I like that. Pick six.
I like Caden Watkins taking to the house.
Speaking of which, let's get a real quick Auburn update. Currently in the first quarter with 10:36 remaining, Baylor Bears lead the Auburn Tigers by a score of 3-0.
If it's not good, don't say it.
Okay, I won't say anything for the rest of the night.
If it's good, you can.
No, you don't need to say that.
Lyle looking to throw. Plenty of time. And falls incomplete. That was, I think that one could have been intercepted.
Casey Justice.
Casey got his hand in there, knocked it out. Otherwise, it would have been a catch and right at the first down sticks.
Well, John, what do you do here if you're Perkins?
They're going to kick it.
And let's see.
They
from
may
the
fake it right here.
23-yard line, add 5 onto that, 28.
Be a 34-yard.
It's a 40-yard.
Yeah, 40-yard field goal.
38. From the, where's he going to put it down? Number 15 looks like will be the holder for the Black Bears. And that will be Deshaun Parks. That is their backup quarterback. So, yeah, got to be leery of a fake for sure. And we have lost our air conditioning, John.
They might have turned it off because they're freezing down there.
Hey, Cage, can we open up? Can you grab I got it.
What you got?
We're opening a window.
What, are y'all cold up there?
Yeah, it's cold up here.
We would like to thank Julie Perry and ER King Realty and Big Bob Gibson.
Boy, it seems like Austin has just had the ball just about all quarter.
Oh, they have. We had it for one possession. And remember, we had a first down, but the old penalty bug jumped up and got us and took away that first down. It will be 4th down and 10 for the Austin Black Bears. The ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line.
Melissa and Jamie Finley, David Peake, Early Services, Geist Pharmacy, John Pilot, Eagle Creek, and Classic Car Care Decatur.
Hey, Brent.
Yes, sir.
Is this a heat timeout, or did Austin take a timeout?
I think the heat timeout comes after 6.
Austin called the
Yeah.
timeout.
I think we're going to run a fake here. We got to be.
Well, 15 is their backup quarterback.
Cannot rough the kicker.
85, I can't speak. Oscar Delgado is going to attempt a 40-yard field goal for the Austin Black Bears. Snap and hold
He's
is
got the
good.
leg. Wow.
And the kick is good. So with 6:06 remaining in the first quarter, Austin High School takes a 10-0 lead over the Decatur Red Raiders.
Well, we said let's hold him to 3, and I thought the chances of him making that were not very good, but he sure knocked it through.
He did. Delgado got it.
Our offense could get a little rhythm going, get a little confidence going.
No penalties. Back deep for Decatur will be Hampton and Allen. Watkins. Oh, Caden. That's not Caden. Sharpley is number 3.
Number
Brady
9.
Graham is out there. Yeah, I got Quaylen.
And Hampton and Isaiah.
Yeah.
Isaiah Allen.
And it's going to be Isaiah Allen taking it at the 11. Takes it to the 20, 30, and falls just short of the 30. Looks like he's going to fall around the 28-yard line, where it will be 1st down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders at the 29-yard line. All right, come on. Something good happened. No mistakes. Come on.
Have a good first down. I think that's one of the things that starts us. We're a lot better when we get that little positive energy on that first down if it's a positive play. Positive.
Be positive. Reed throws it out into the flat, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Reed immediately had pressure from Austin, number 52, Braden Eccles. By the time Reed got the snap and was trying to get rid of it, he had Eccles in his face.
I'm not sure that he was in there so quick. I'm not so sure that we had a miscommunication on our offensive line. I don't think anybody picked him up. He had just a free shot at Reed, and shot he took.
Like Graham and Hampton. Hampton's now going to go in motion towards the line. Under heavy pressure, has to unload it. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Red Raiders.
It's third down.
Or 3rd down and long for the Red Raiders.
Of course, the sticks over there says 4th down.
It's actually 3rd down. And this is exactly where we don't need to be.
No.
Third down and long.
Third and long, and let's make a play. Somebody make a play. Starts with the offensive line. Block. Reed, good footwork. Good ball. Good catch. Looks like
Timeout for the Red Raiders.
I think it's a heat.
Nope, timeout Decatur.
Okay.
Good crowd here tonight, as you would expect for the Decatur-Austin game. Looking down at the student section, a lot of students for Decatur are here tonight. Same for Austin across the way. Lots of folks made the drive over from the southwest side of town. And looking down here in front of me, it's a good crowd here on the Decatur side as well. Folks love to come out for the Austin-Decatur game. Lots of memories. My senior year, the Austin-Decatur game was on Halloween night, John.
There you go. Spooky. Did you win?
We did.
We win?
We did. Reed takes the snap. It's going to be a quick throw out here into the flat. Completed.
Oh, goodness gracious. Ran into our own guy.
Picked up about 6 yards on the play. On the catch was number 7 for Decatur. That would be Hudson. Make it a pickup of 7. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3.
Back to punt for the Raiders, number 46, Bryson Taylor. Back deep for the Black Bears.
Bryson makes his way into the game. Going to be kicking. His personal protector is number 6, Isaiah Allen. Little high snap. Bryson gets it, kicks away. Fair catch called for by the Austin Black Bears.
I think he did that last. Number 27 he didn't see the fair catch. I mean, I like the intensity, but
and that's
you got to be more aware.
That's KT Lynch. And that will be a personal foul, and that will be 15 yards.
So they'll get it up at their 45. So, again, yeah. Coach talked about being smart, being consistent. And, he talked about having flashes of doing some good things, but just not being able to put them together. That one right there, they would have had the ball at the 30. Now they're up at the 45, and those are just killer little things that add up.
Lyle fakes the give. Going to throw out to number 26. That would be the other running back. That would be Gibbs. Up close to first down yardage as the Black Bears make their way over into Decatur territory.
That was a nice design play. Quarterback had to wait till really that on rusher got clear of his running back and just kind of dumped it right back to him. And Decatur didn't have anybody on the far side of the field, and 9 yards first down.
Gibbs is a hybrid running back, H-back. This time they're going to give off to Davis. He's going to sidestep one Red Raider, make his way up for first down yardage, rumbling. As he picks up first down yardage inside the Decatur 40, it will be first down for the Austin Black Bears.
Aiden Davis, he's a load over there to get down. He keeps those legs driving.
He is not fast. He reminds me of Joe Riggins.
I remember him.
There you go. Do you remember William Andrews?
Yeah, I remember William Andrews.
Those were the two running backs that came to mind as I watched this guy. And here he's being shifty and elusive. Makes his way up to another first down yardage for the Austin Black Bears. Gets up, points first down. He also wants to be an official.
Isn't that little Tony right there? They allow that in high school
I believe
football?
they're allowing that now in high school.
Well, they got us back on the heels. And
Gibbs is going to take the throw from Lyle, make his way inside the 20-yard line. not first down yardage, but a good pickup on first down regardless. It's going to bring up second down and one for the Black Bears.
And Austin's going fast.
Lyle is going to have an empty backfield. 14 for the Black Bears, goes in motion. Green trips to the right. Going to be a quick throw out there to Gibbs. And he's going to be wrapped up real quickly, and a penalty flag comes in. Imagine that. I'm sure they saw something that a red jersey did.
It'll be holding.
I wished it would be.
It is.
Hold against the Austin Black Bears. Back them up. We are having another eternity first quarter. Penalties and incomplete passes. Second down and 11 for the Austin Black Bears. The ball is spotted at their own at Decatur's 26-yard line. Davis takes the handoff and gets chopped down there by Casey Justice. Casey came in with his hammer and chopped the legs out from under Big Davis. Give him a pickup of 2. Going to bring up third down for the Black Bears.
Jacob Marshall did a good job of containing, making the running back fall back into the lane where Casey could come in and make the tackle.
Oh, here comes the air conditioner. Austin with 2 tight ends, 2 wide outs. Going to try to throw it into the end zone. And did they not see the offensive man grab the Decatur defensive back? I guess not.
I think that.
What'd you say,
I
Brent?
think it's a good no call. The offense guy ran into the defensive. We just kind of stopped in his way, and so I think he can do that, but I think it was a good no call.
Okay, here's a big play for Decatur's defense. If we can stop them on this 4th and long. And
ball is spotted at the 24. Need to pick up 9 yards for the first down. Going to run for, nope, he's going to throw it incomplete. Lyle looked to the middle of the field, and he had an open number 29, Alvin Jones, but threw it a little bit behind him. And hey, Brent.
Yes, sir.
The ball fell harmlessly to the ground.
I love it.
For the Decatur Orthopedic Clinic, Decatur first down.
He had some velocity on that ball, and I think he just overthrew him a little bit, didn't he?
He did. I think his overthrow actually made him throw it behind him a little bit. All right, we need something good to happen.
Where are the sound effects?
They've played them a couple of times. Reed hands it off. Isaiah Allen. Pickup of a couple on first down, which is better than none and better than negative yardage. Going to bring up second down and 7 for the Raiders.
He had a little block in there, a little hole, and he was able to squeeze a couple of yards out of it. At least it's positive on first down.
This time, Isaiah had no running room as he received the ball and went over here on the right side. And there was a group of Black Bears waiting on him there. And that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up third down and 8. Game clock is going to roll under a minute before we have our next play. Whalen going to split out to the right. Graham and let's see, who is that out there wide for Decatur? Number 7, I believe.
Number
That's
5.
Hudson. Reed looking to throw deep. He chunks it deep. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Trying to make a connection to number 7, Cortez Hudson. And that will bring up 4th down. And Decatur will once again have to punt the ball away. We need something good to happen. We need something to start positive thoughts.
Hard to come by these days, but the thing we don't need to do is rough up the receiver again.
Bryson Taylor takes the low snap. Kick is away. End over end kick going to land at the 45. Bounce and go out of bounds at the Austin 38-yard line. It will be first down for the Black Bears there.
See if this defense can't bow its neck a little bit there, Brent.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a pick 6 or something. Get a
need
turnover.
We need a turnover. We need a fumble.
Need an apple turnover, what we need.
With a slice of cheddar cheese. We need an interception. The duo of Lyle and Davies has made their way back into the Austin backfield. Looking to throw. Pressure off the side.
Turn around.
Going to throw it deep. And a heck of a catch is made by the Austin Black Bears all the way down at the Decatur 25-yard line. First down for Austin.
That's the play that we need. You just throw it up and your guys falling backwards, and looked like we had some pretty good coverage, and just
Brady Simpson was there.
Just makes the play for the offense, and they're living in our living room, right?
Wrapped up, put down. Davis once again took the ball from Lyle, went to the right side, and give him a pickup of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7, and that's the end of your first quarter. Austin Black Bears lead the Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 10-0. Well, once again, John, it's just a matter of mistakes. Don't do mistakes. And
going to play quick ad on the huddle.
What's that?
You want to play quick ad on the huddle?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Season's broadcast of Red Raider football is brought to you by Julie Perry at ERA King Real Estate.
We'll try it again next quarter.
Oh,
You're on.
We're on? Oh, okay.
They're presenting the $5,000 check from T-Mobile.
Cage.
In addition, the winning school will receive consult with a stadium experience expert, a weight room upgrade, and an unforgettable tailgate party, and an all-expense-paid trip for the school representatives to attend the SEC Championship game on Saturday, December 6th at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, Brent.
Yes, sir.
So can you explain to the folks? I can't understand. All I'm hearing is blah, 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 blah.
Well,
What is the...
I think there was a challenge between maybe a lot of the football teams, and whoever reposted the most social media got the won the. I think there's a grand prize later that we can still go for, but because we have a big social media presence, we won the $5,000.
Well, that's cool. All right.
Actually total 6.
They're not even off the field, and we're playing here. catches made by Austin High School's number 30, Landon Baker. Pulled him a pass from Lyle and rumbled all the way inside the Decatur 10-yard line, where it will be first down and goal to go for the Austin Black Bears.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that play right there. I don't think our defense was either.
Well, I was still looking at the big check down here, and the next thing I see is them running around left end with the football over here. Oh, I'm supposed to read this. Okay, well, I'll read it as soon as whatever happens here happens. Davis takes the ball for Austin. Oh, fumble!
They called it dead, but that was the forced turnover that we needed.
Davis took the ball, and looks like he lost a little bit of yardage on the play. It's going to bring up second down and goal to go from the 5-yard line.
Looks like they're going to put a wildcat in there. It's okay.
Decatur had a little trouble with the wildcat last week. Gibbs takes the snap. It's going to go left side, and the Decatur defensive right end stood his ground, and a flag has just been thrown. I have no idea what that one is. It was a post-play flag.
Dead ball.
So we will hang on and see what this is.
Might be one of those offsetting kind of deals.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike against Decatur.
Unsportsmanlike conduct to call against Decatur.
Well, that will be half the distance to the after making a good play, stopping them.
Two plays.
As unsportsmanlike on.
Good thing that went out on you when you gave the number.
You just when you're struggling, you can't do things like that.
Is that third down or is that automatic first down?
They're saying third down.
So that's not an automatic first down either, huh?
I guess not.
That was a dead ball foul. It just reinforces we don't know nothing.
Third down from the 2. Touchdown for Austin.
Now
he spiked the ball there. He spun it on the ground. So, hey, where's the unsportsmanlike for that? I mean, yeah, he scored, but.
Was that legal now? It might be.
It might be. The kick from Delgado is up, and it is good. So with 10:25 remaining in the second quarter, Austin leads by a score of 17-0. Hey, Red Raider fans, T-Mobile has launched Friday night 5G lights to bring awareness to the massive investments the company's made in rural America. Nearly 500,000 square miles of the new 5G coverage and hundreds of new stores while celebrating the community spirit that makes small-town America so special. Nothing brings that spirit out quite like high school football. At the end of the application period, 25 finalists will be selected to receive $25,000 to upgrade their football program and to be celebrated at a T-Mobile Magenta home game. Friday night 5G lights will culminate in an extraordinary $1 million grand prize to upgrade one small town's pride and joy, its high school football field. In addition to winning, school will receive a consult with stadium expertise expert, a weight room upgrade, unforgettable tailgate party, and all expense paid trip to the SEC championship game on December 6th in Atlanta.
Well, that's going to be
Brady Graham takes the kickoff, motors around the Decatur 30 and gets knocked out of bounds somewhere around the 35-yard line.
Grady did a good job recognizing that he needed to move up about 10 yards to receive that kick, and he caught it on the run and picked up some positive yardage after the catch.
To finish up this Friday night, 5G Lights will unfold over the high school football season with the finalists announced in late September and the winner revealed October 30th. Tonight, we welcome Pam Toon and her leadership team as they present a check for $6,000 to Decatur High School. Let's go, Red Raiders. Since you enjoyed that so much, John, you can keep it.
I'll throw that in the garbage.
Okay. All right, first down and 10 for the Decatur Red Raiders. The ball spotted at their own 35-yard line. Reed with Devin in the backfield with him is going to throw out to the right flat where it's going to be properly dropped, bringing up second down for the Red Raiders.
Well, Austin had it really covered well, and it's almost like they knew what we were going to run, and we're trying to get it out in the flat and just couldn't make the connection. I'm not so sure what would have happened if he'd caught the ball, probably taken down immediately. But another first down that comes up empty.
Second down and 10. Reed looking for a quick throw. And once again, the Red Raider receivers are not able to bring in the pass. Dropped by number 7, Cortez Hudson. And that will bring up third down for the Red Raiders.
Well, 3rd and 5 is a lot easier than 3rd and 10, and especially when you're having struggles with your offense like Decatur is tonight. But
no dice tonight.
You got to make the long 3rd down if you want to keep the ball. I don't know how many. Have we had a first down yet?
We did, but it was called back on a penalty.
So we haven't.
We have not. Reed hands off to Devin. Devin's going to go to the right side. He may pick up 2-3 yards on the play. Going to bring up 4th down, and Decatur will have to punt.
Taken down by number 45, Mark Green. Pick up a 3 on the play, 4th down. On the punt for the Red Raiders, number 46, Bryson Taylor. Back deep for the Black Bears, number 4, Channing Patton.
For Decatur, number 45, Wallace Roby will do the snap. Good snap. Kick by Bryson is away. Good driving kick. Hauled in by the Black Bears at their own 28-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for Austin at that spot. Catch was made by Austin's number 4, Channing Patton.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of had to get on his rear end and almost didn't make that kind of a circus kind of catch. Again, those are the type plays that just a little variation right there. Maybe we get a fumble or something, but Austin makes the play and sets their offense up, and they're back in business.
Lyle hands off to Davis. Davis is once again stacked up there by the Red Raiders and going to be a loss on the play. Good play by the Decatur High School Red Raiders just then as they grabbed a hold of Davis and set him down. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Bring up second down and long. How's my candy there, John?
Gooey.
Lyle fakes the handoff, looking to throw the ball, has a wide open receiver out on the left side. First down yardage for the Black Bears. As number 30 gets up and once again announces to the crowd that it is a first down.
We're fixing to get caught with another.
First down for Austin at their own 41-yard line.
I don't think they were set right there.
Lyle throws out
Oh.
here to the right. Thank goodness they called it. I think the whole entire press box was going to jump out onto the field if they wouldn't have thrown that one.
Penalty on the play.
It's going to be a holding penalty against the Black Bears.
Holding is the call against the Black Bears. Replay first down.
That will back up the Black Bears 10 yards and replay that first down. Will be first down and 19 for the Austin Black Bears.
Black Bear 32-yard line.
Brent, would you like an update on the Auburn game?
No.
I'm updating myself.
It's 7-3. Auburn leads. Lyle takes the snap, looking to throw the ball. Pressure from the Decatur Red Raiders.
Oh.
He had a receiver out there in the flat.
John,
so
you
he'll get
thought
away
that
with
was a pick six, didn't you?
Thought it was going to be, but
Good job by the Decatur Red Raiders. Who was that? Was that number 42 for Decatur?
Jacob Marshall and Jacob. My only thought would
Jacob
be
Marshall.
just maybe need to go on back to the huddle. Made a great play for a young guy.
Don't know if the Austin quarterback was lucky or if he made a good play, but he managed to get rid of it, and there was a Black Bear receiver out there in the area. So he was able to avoid the grounding penalty. Still second down and 19. Once again, wanting to throw the ball deep, the Decatur Red Raider defender falls down on the play. Not quite first down yardage, but a big chunk of change picked up there by the Austin Black Bears as they move the ball up close to the midfield stripe. Call it their own 49-yard line, where it will be third down and 2 for the Black Bears.
Well, Tavian Sykes just kind of got turned around, and you have to give credit to Austin. Their offensive line's holding us out, and quarterback has enough time to find his receiver that probably has a 5 or 6 yard cushion on the defender, and good pass, good catch, almost a first down.
Davis takes the ball, first down yardage for Austin as he makes his way into Decatur territory. The first down for Austin at the Decatur 46-yard line.
Number 0, Caden Oliver. Number 25, Grady Graham. Play results in first down. First and 10 from the Red Raider 46-yard line.
Lyle looking at the Austin sideline. Now he's got his direction. Going to set Davis off to his left. And we have a stoppage. We have a delay against the Austin Black Bears. Back them up 5. It will be first down and 15 as once again the ball rests on Austin's side of the 50.
You know, I don't think they're too worried about it. First and 15, first and 5.
Well, we haven't shown the ability to stop them.
No,
yet,
it
have we?
doesn't. They were not set on that one either.
Davis picks up fumble.
Oh, get the ball.
Notice which direction they fumbled it. Again, they picked up another couple of yards because of that.
Play results in first down.
First down and 10 for the Austin Black Bears. Ball spotted at the Decatur 26-yard line. delay a game against the Austin Black Bears. Going to back them up 5 yards again.
I think they like 1st and 15. Where was the delay? The time clock went out?
Yes. Baker, Landon Baker, who likes to signal first down, faked the handoff to him.
There's
It's
a
going to be
flag.
a throw.
Oh, he called the back judge called pass interference on us. He's the one that called the personal foul hit. I mean, they got to call that uncatchable.
We got 2 penalties on the play. Illegal formation against the Black Bears. Pass interference against the Red Raiders. Those offset, and it's 1st down and 15 again.
Heat timeout.
God, I just want to bang my head against the wall.
They don't.
Huh?
Going to play the huddle information.
Raider fans, we've got exciting news. Our broadcasts are moving to Huddle Fan. That means every game, every play, and every highlight will now be easier to watch than ever before. Just download the Huddle Fan app or visit huddlefan.com. Search for the Decatur Red Raiders, and you're all set. And here's the best part. There are 3 subscription options to fit every fan. Choose a single game pass, a season pass for one sport, or an all-access pass to watch every Red Raiders sporting event at Decatur High all year long. Never miss a touchdown, a rivalry showdown, highlights, or the action under the Friday night lights. The Red Raider broadcast now stream.
All right, so there was the information on how to get on Huddle Fan. Once again, it is on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, and I believe that you can get the app on your phone, tablet. At home, like I said this afternoon, I was able to do it on my smart TV that I've got at home. So look for Huddle, HUDL, Huddle Fan, and follow the information that Tim did with his graphic. All right, 1st down and 15 for the Austin Black Bears. Lyle going to hand the ball off
Good
to
play.
number 30.
There you go.
Decatur Red Raiders in the backfield this
Cameron
time.
Bell, number 11, the senior defensive back.
And 95, Jason Tennyson.
Landon Baker didn't get up and show everybody first down that time because he had a loss on the play of, let's see, about 4 yards, bringing up 2nd down for the Black Bears.
Well, that was good anticipation of what the play was going to be. And the thing I liked about that, Cameron Bell, he shot out like a cannon. He said, I'm not going to wait on you to make a move on me. I'm going to take that away from you. That's the way you're supposed to play it.
This time, the Black Bears are going to throw. Pressure up the middle by Tennyson, and he's going to make a connection out at the Decatur 20. Not 1st down yardage, and a flag. The Decatur Red Raiders are going to be penalized for personal foul.
Are they going to call late hit on that?
They are going to call a late hit on that. Do I agree with that? No way. When you're struggling trying to get a man down, you're not going to look at the sideline to say, and it happened just as they went out of bounds. But personal foul against the Red Raiders, that will be a half the distance penalty, and that will be a 1st down for the Austin Black Bears. Completely disagree with that call. First down and 10 for Austin. The ball is going to be spotted at the 11-yard line. Hand off to Davis. Davis sidesteps a couple of Red Raiders into the end zone for the Austin Black Bear touchdown.
He has a good little lateral move that he'll put on you And not only that, he does it to where he can explode off once he stops moving laterally. But nice little run.
Number 84, Jose Ramirez Leon, on to attempt for extra point.
Extra point is up and no good. He missed it to the right. So something good did happen for the Red Raiders. A missed extra point. With 4:55 remaining in the first half, Austin leads by a score of 23-0. A dejected group of Red Raider defense coming over to the sideline.
Well, you can talk about the defense not having a good starting positions that the offense does it, but I think tonight so far it's been equal opportunity between the offense and defense not having the best night.
Yep. Delgado getting ready to kick it deep. Well, or do the pooch kick. That's going to come down to around the 13-yard line. Graham brings it across the 20, 25.
Graham on the return for the Red Raiders, ran out of bounds by number 5, Caleb Carl for the Black Bears. Decatur will take over first and 10.
It'll be first down for Decatur. The
Looks
ball
like
will
we're
be
gonna-
spotted at the 26-yard line. Fourteen to 3, Auburn. Second. Reed throws out here. Quaylen makes the catch at the 30, knocked backwards immediately by the Black Bears. Pickup of 3 on the play brings up second down.
We run that play a lot. It seems like it's usually good for a couple of yards.
Well, if the defensive back is playing back, and if you can zip it to him and put it on his numbers, he'll give you the opportunity to be able to run with it. Reed's been a little high or off to the side. Going to roll out this time. Reed, you're going to have to do, you can tuck it and do something. Going to tuck it and maybe pick up a yard on the play. Give him 2. It's going to bring up third down and 5 for the Red Raiders. Need to pick up a first down here. We don't need to give them the ball again and let them have an opportunity to score. Third down, and let's actually call it 4.5 for the Red Raiders. Need to pick up a first down here. Austin showing pressure, and they are coming. And once again, Decatur is not going to be able to find any daylight on the give. And it's going to bring up fourth down for the Decatur Red Raiders.
Back to front for the Red Raiders, number 46, Bryson Taylor.
Then the snap for Decatur will be number 45. That will be Roby, Whit Roby. Wallace Roby, Whit. Bryson doing the kicking, has instant pressure, but gets a boomer off all the way down to the Austin 35. Breaks a couple of Red Raider blocks, and
Block in the back.
Illegal block is going to be the call against the Black Bears. He made his way across to the Decatur 35, but I don't know if it's going to be a block in the back or an illegal backside block. Regardless of whichever one it is, it was an illegal block, and it's going to penalize the Austin Black Bears.
You know, it's times like these you got to have some of your leaders kind of rising up a little bit. You know, you're down 23, which is not insurmountable, but you got to start playing better and playing with a little bit more intensity, playing a little bit smarter.
Just cut out the stupid mistakes. The unnecessary penalty, hitting the punt receiver unnecessarily. Cut out the simple things that are easy to cut out. All right, Austin once again wanting to throw the ball deep, has a wide open receiver. Catch is made at the 38-yard line of the Decatur Red Raiders, and a huge pickup on the play for Austin.
Well, once again, there's a difficult catch. That was a difficult catch, but that's made because of effort. And right now, the effort is on the Austin side, not the Decatur side. And you know, it's just really kind of want to bleed this 220 off without them getting back in the end zone.
There's a flag on the play. Probably another offsides on Austin.
Taken down by both the Red Raiders tacklers. Pick up a 2 on the play. Second down.
Illegal procedure?
Illegal shift. No, wait a minute. One arm. That's oh. Yeah, illegal shift. Well, that backs up Austin to first down and 15, but as they have shown throughout the night, they have not. It has not slowed them down. Their penalties have not.
It doesn't bother them one bit.
No.
Doesn't look like.
Lyle. Oh, that's a penalty. That is a penalty. You cannot be moving towards the line. Okay. Intercepted by the Red Raiders. Up across the 50, up to the 40, to the 30, to the 15, 10, 5. Out of bounds at the 1.
There's a flag on the play on the return at midfield.
Well, that'll be against Decatur. Somebody must have blocked behind the play.
It was that back judge.
God.
That must have been so far away from the play.
Well, it had to be. He went down the sideline. The flag is at midfield.
Yeah, we got to put this in the end zone before half.
All right, let's stay positive here. There was the turnover that we were looking for. Hey, who's our turnover? Do we not have a... Yes, we do. Thought we had a turnover sponsor, but I don't see that. Want to thank our broadcast sponsors, Julie Perry with King Realty, Drew Ward, Merritt House Realty, Big Bob Gibson. Decatur has the ball, first down at their own 43-yard line. Reed looking to go deep.
Oh, no, that's intercepted.
Reed Robertson on the pass, woefully underthrew his receiver. Black Bears kind of sniffed that one out. They had an idea that Decatur might be going deep. He threw into double coverage.
I think it was triple coverage.
Triple coverage. I'll agree with you, Brent. And the ball, since it was underthrown, had no chance to make its way to the receiver. And it will be first down and 10 for the Austin Black Bears at the Decatur 47-yard line.
Just a broken record. We have it at the 1. No, it's back at the 50. No, now they get the ball back. So
Receiver tried to run with the ball before he had it. Unfortunate that that's incomplete.
Yeah, number 11 for Austin, Jamichael Taylor, had that one go right through the wicket. And that will bring up second down for the Black Bears. Lyle looking to throw. He's going to move up into the pocket. Now he's going to take off and be knocked out of bounds there by Decatur's number 24, Latavian Sykes. Good pickup on the play. Going to be a pickup of 7. Ball spotted at the Decatur 40. Going to bring up third down and 3. He was knocked out of bounds. I have no idea why the game clock is. Austin is in no hurry.
they're offsides again.
Lyle follows his big offensive lineman up the middle, picks up easily first down yardage. Ball is inside the Decatur 35-yard line. Looks like it's at the 34. Spiked the ball, bringing up second down and 10 with 32 seconds remaining in the first half.
Second down.
Austin trips to the right. Lyle's going to throw the ball to the left. It's going to be pass interference against the Red Raiders, and doesn't matter. The Austin Black Bear lays out, makes a remarkable catch inside the Decatur 10-yard line, where it will be first down and goal to go from the 7-yard line. The Decatur defender reached out and just grabbed a hold of the Austin Black Bear. Latavian Sykes reached out and grabbed the Austin Black Bear as he ran by. The holding call against the Decatur Red Raiders, of course, that's going to be declined. It will be first down and goal to go for the Austin Black Bears at the 7.
That's right.
8, that's 7. All right.
Yep.
20, 19 on the game clock. Gibbs takes the snap, drives inside the Decatur 5-yard line. And there will be a timeout, Austin.
How important is this for us to hold them to 23 instead of giving them 30?
Well, what did you say earlier? This is where you got to look to your leadership. Somebody's got to step up and get in somebody's face mask and say, you know, let's go.
Yeah, or say, hey, follow me, let's go. We're going to stop this. We're going to do what we can. Because right now, it's almost like we're so confused about anything. I don't think we. It's kind of like me. I don't know what to say. I mean,
I understand what you're saying.
Gibbs takes the snap, walks into the end zone for the Austin touchdown.
Do what? Well, at least there's 7 seconds left. Surely they can't score again.
Flag.
They're gonna call. They took Jacob Marshall's knee out. He's hurt. That ain't good. I mean, I don't know. Austin lineman is one of their up backs. Just block.
Yeah, they just called a block below the waist.
Dirty play.
But does they got to come kick it again, right?
Yeah, they should. It was not dead ball, so.
Right now, the coaches for Decatur are letting the officials have it. I didn't see it. I was watching the ball go over the uprights or over the crossbar and through the uprights, trying to tell if it was good or not. I didn't watch behind the play.
Just dirty.
Well, it's on videotape. I will look at it when I get home tonight.
Well, so they didn't call a penalty. Okay, they didn't call a penalty.
Yeah, they did call it.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, the flag was thrown. I don't know.
Yeah, the White Hat's telling them all to come back down there right now.
Tim just put up instant replay.
So there is an instant replay of it. Good. Take a look at it when I get home. Well, if these officials are being graded on a possible postseason performance or appearance in the playoffs,
what are they saying now?
I would say right now that I wouldn't be voting for it. They see real good the high visibility Red Raider jersey, and apparently they don't have that ability to see some of the things that goes on in the white jerseys. Jacob is being put onto Brad's cart down here. They're going to take him off the field here. Not a good sign at all. Extra point is up and good. So with 7 seconds remaining in the first half, Austin leads 30-0. Graham, Allen, and Sharpley are back deep, and Hampton back deep for the Red Raiders. Ball's brought in at the 10. Black Bears gather in the Red Raider returner at the 15-yard line. Mercifully, the clock has run out, and we're at halftime here at Ogle Stadium with the Black Bears leading by a score of 30-0.
It's like Coach Ritter's looking for somebody.
Well, John, do you have any halftime comments, or do you just kind of want to leave it as it is? And
Well, I don't know. I imagine there's going to be a lot of, what do they call it when just pride, just a sense of pride in what you got. All these people are coming to watch you play, and you have a performance like that. I don't know what else you can do, but we'll have to see. But we are going to have an old ex-Decatur Red Raider, Bill McAllister, come in and talk to us a little bit about a couple of things that really will impact a lot of students, and it's actually generating some money for scholarships, and he's getting ready. And Bill, you can sit right here. There you go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Oh,
without
good.
my hearing aids.
Good.
Had to take them off to put this equipment on
You
here.
don't need it. Well, Bill has come up here from Birmingham, but you are a Red Raider, and your senior year was
1968.
68.
First year Coach Webb was here, and we like to think we started that rebuilding program out so that Jeff Donovan could win a state championship.
You get that in.
Yeah, I had to stick a knife in
I've
him.
got 4 names to bring out tonight. So,
Well, tell us what you're here. You did this last year, and it's something that's dear to your heart. And I know Shirley Hammond is real big in this, but I'm gonna just let you talk about what you want to talk about.
Okay. Well, the Decatur High School Alumni Scholarship Program started out in 2007. The class 67 was having their 40-year reunion and had a little bit of money left over. They said, we're going to give a scholarship.
Right.
Of course, that's Shirley's husband, Steve Hammond, in that class, and it took off from there, not to be outdone. Now, I wasn't participating in it back then. People like Shirley, Amy Cadell is also big into this, some of the original people that have been around. So it started off there, but since then, 13 different classes given scholarships over the years, not the same ones do every year. Some classes are endowed. It takes $50,000 in the bank to endow it, where it generates enough interest every year to give
So
the
you can have
scholarship.
one, right?
So you don't have to beg, let's do the thing.
Right,
So,
right.
So quite a few of them are endowed. But through 2025, we've awarded 105 scholarships for $223,000. It adds up over time. And through the history of the program, we raised $634,000.
Yeah.
That's money given out and money sitting at the chamber over in the Decatur Fund. They manage the money over there. So it's a big deal. Some of these kids, what killed me when I started working with it several years ago is I'm the first person in my family to ever go to college. And we're talking in the 2000s, but there's that goes on, and it's not a ton of money, but it may buy a book or two, with them.
Every little
But
thing will work.
everyone I've talked to just grateful for everything they can get. That much less they have to borrow or get from somewhere else. Need is a high criteria. We try to look at academic achievement, character, community involvement, financial need, and just how much drive they have to carry on. And you don't have to go to college, I call trade school or whatever. Any pursuing of education after high school is eligible, and we've done that with some kids, taking a chance on some kids that weren't the top notch award winners. Some of them already have full rides anyway, so try to lean in that direction. So the interviews it never ceases to amaze me, these kids, how mature they are and how raw and bare they are at telling their stories. Some of them got some tough background. Some of them working 2 jobs to help themselves along. So, but it's just a little bit that I felt led to when I fall in behind Shirley and work with that group to do that. And there are some that's their thing to do. Everybody can't do everything, but you find your little niche in life
Well,
and
let me
work
ask
on
you
that.
this. So it's done by classes.
Yeah, there's a couple of specialized ones that we have one that her granddaughter went to the high school here, but her son was in town and he passed away, and she gives one every year in Stephen Blakely's honor. The Shelton family give one in honor of Clint's dad. They have an endowment, but so it was actually a class before Decatur High School started. I think it was Riverside or whatever it was. So. But it is organized by classes.
But let me ask, so if you're somebody out there and says, hey, how can I get involved? Maybe my class doesn't do it, but I'd like to do that. Is there a way of
get in touch with Shirley Hammond or me? Our numbers and emails are all over the place. A few years ago, the class of 61 decided they wanted to do that, and they raised their $50,000 just like that. They're endowed. They give theirs in memory of class members and spouses that had mental issues like Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. That's what they do. Ours is named after Milton, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes.
Rebecca
Milton
Holmes'
yeah,
dad.
Yeah.
Milton Holmes. I was fixing to say
Mr.
something.
Holmes.
I did too for a bunch of classes, and Rebecca and her husband put up a challenge a few years ago. They put up $25,000 and said we'll match everything. So we were able to raise 68's endowment real quick. So
all right, so you got individual classes, but you've got an event that's coming up.
Correct. We have an event coming up on October 4th. It's going to be a party, reunion, a scholarship fundraiser combination deal. It's targeted toward the classes, alumni, and friends of the classes from 1960 through 1989. We're talking 30 years. And it's not an official class reunion, but if it's anything like the one in 2022 where we had just 60, these things are a blast.
Right.
Tim Taylor's kind of the driver behind this. He's class of 61. The band is called 10 Times, TYNTIMES. They're kind of an oldies beach music band. Fantastic. They were really, really good.
But this is it's a fundraiser for the scholarship.
For the scholarship. All the expenses of the event have been donated by people. Paying the bandstand, the police. You got to have a lot of stuff.
Right,
It's out here at Ingalls Shipyard. There's the community center out there on Wilson Street. Huge, huge place. It holds 1,200. Tim has done some ciphering like Jethro used to do, and he thinks we're going to have 1,100 people. Could have 1,100 people there, just gauging what interest we've seen so far.
So you're again, it's not necessarily you can be anywhere in any of those classes and come.
Or just anybody. We don't care, frankly. If you're a friend of Decatur High School, any class, come on. It really doesn't matter. But it's targeted toward those. We're trying to get those classes to raise enough money for scholarship.
And then you're going to generate a good bit of money that you can get back into
Hope
scholarship.
so. We've got we're just asking $30 for a single and $50 for a couple. But we really want you to round up to the nearest 100 or 1,000. We had that in 2022. A lot of people laying money out. Tim's trying to put together a vacation package like he did before that'd be raffled off for maybe a couple of hundred a ticket, something like that. There'll be food trucks and a cash bar, of course. Decatur can't do without that. But I think if we reach a certain limit, we'll get some of the proceeds of that. It's a minimum amount. But the food trucks, John Deed swears by this one, El Palomino. I don't know if you know. He's going to be there. And then there's one out of Hartselle. the big Italian's going to be there. So come hungry, come thirsty, and come with money.
When is it?
It's October the 4th at
October
7
the
to
4th.
10 p.m.
What is that, a Saturday?
That is a Saturday, and there are actually 3 class reunions going on that day. They're going to be here at homecoming. That's homecoming weekend.
Okay.
And cash checks. We'll take a pledge, but Lana Barnett, the wonderful bookkeeper at the high school, has arranged for us to have a credit card machine, credit and debit cards.
There you go.
Slap them down. We got to charge the fee so we don't penalize the kids and anything. So we're hoping to raise a lot of money. And it's a
Okay,
ton
so
of fun.
where do you go find out about this? Is it a website or?
Well, you guys, I think, have the invitation on live on the broadcast.
Okay.
We don't have a website. What we've done is we found a contact in every one of those 30 classes. They have the information. They broadcast it already. There's several Facebook pages. One called DHS. There's one called Decatur High School, Alabama Alumni Scholarship Fund. Go to that one. Ask to join it. I'll let you in.
Okay.
And that's where it's publicized. We're going to have fixing to shoot out an update to it. A lot of people ask questions. Are we going to have food? That seems to be really important to people. So we're going to be an update in a week. And then as we get closer to it, I'll be on here that Friday night, the 3rd, and we're going to shoot out some more updates.
Yeah, that's what's on there.
There you go, right there. That's it. So click that link or whatever y'all got on your broadcast to go there. So I really thank you for the opportunity.
Well, Bill, so you're coming back. When are you coming back?
I'll be here on the homecoming game, October 3rd.
Okay, so
yeah.
you'll be here for homecoming game. We'll go through this again, give that information again, and hopefully we'll have a big turnout for that one event. But then again, if you're a Decatur High alum and you want to find out whether your class is doing anything, call the class president or call Shirley Hammond or call
Shirley, me.
Bill
Our names and
McAllister.
numbers are all over the place. John Deeds. There's several people out there. Amy Cadell. She doesn't live in town, but she knows all about this and how it works too. So.
Well, speaking of class of '79, which is me, we need to step it up.
Well,
I'm gonna try to hit up a bunch of our guys and see if we can't decide to do something with this.
It's interesting, and it takes somebody or a couple of people with the flame lit to do this.
Right.
You know, as with anything, it takes
Right.
somebody to lead out and do it, but it can grow. A challenge like we had from Rebecca and Billy Long, $25,000. Somebody cough it up. Come on, all y'all out there, y'all got money. Come on, come on.
Yeah, all right.
But thanks a lot.
Well, Bill, I appreciate it, and we'll look forward to seeing you at homecoming again.
All right.
Hey, Bill, before
Hey.
you go, let me see if you recognize any of these names. Paul Brogdon.
I remember there was the Brogdon twins, I think.
The Brogdon
yeah.
twins.
They
Yeah,
were a little younger than
They
me.
were on the state championship team. Jerry
Okay.
Mizell, Eddie
Okay.
Mitchell, of course, Stan Evans.
Okay.
Larry Rose, Randy Bradford.
Well, you got the annual done.
Scott Wagner, Rick Chenault. I played
Okay.
with his son.
Yeah, Larry Rose, I think, was Eddie's younger brother. Eddie was my age, I think.
Lane Potter.
Yep.
Barry Brown.
Okay.
David Matthews.
Yeah.
Mike Michael. David Seymour.
I remember Seymour. He was friends with my brothers, my younger brothers. We had 4 McAllister boys graduated from Decatur High, by the way.
So the other Brogdon twin, Preston Brogdon, didn't they go on to play at Vanderbilt or?
I think it was Vanderbilt.
I think
Yeah.
they did, and I don't know if were any of the Pasanis on that team. I don't remember.
I don't see that name, but Jim Rankin supposedly was the best punter in Decatur High history.
Okay.
He changed a lot of games with just his effectiveness with punting. And then Edwin Breland is another
Edwin
name.
Breland. Oh my gosh, I got a funny story about him, but I won't tell it on air about it. He was in the hospital and pulled a classic, from what I heard, according to my brother. That was his good friend. So,
Hey, and as you just said, you kind of paved the way in 1968, but Roger Farrell would say the same thing, wouldn't he?
yeah, Roger was a phenomenal athlete.
Yeah.
Phenomenal athlete. Coach Webb had a great story about him too, but I'll tell it another time. All right, man.
Well, all right, Bill, I
was
appreciate it.
good.
We'll
All right.
we'll see you back again.
Thank y'all.
Bye,
Thank y'all.
man.
All right.
High School Red Raider Marching Band. Now let's cheer on the team with the Decatur High School fight song, Victory March.
All right, welcome back to Ogle Stadium. It's still halftime of the Decatur High School Austin River City rivalry. Austin is leading our Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 30-0. I don't know, who was it that said that for it to be a rivalry, you got to win every once in a while, and Decatur's not stepping up tonight. Austin's pretty much, John, doing what they want to do tonight.
Did Brent talk to Coach?
No, I haven't yet. My mic wasn't on, but I will here
okay.
shortly.
Okay.
Talking to Coach Kennedy right now.
Yeah, you just from the opening kickoff, it's been uphill for the Red Raiders, and this is probably a half that you absolutely want to burn the film, just because there's not anything that was good.
You get a first down, have a penalty. You get a turnover, get a penalty.
And not
all
only
right,
that,
I got Coach right here.
Go ahead.
All right, Coach, obviously not the half we were looking for. I know a lot of penalties, some injuries we were battling. What's the message to the team at halftime?
Find some consistency.
Well, we said that last week, and we came back in the second half and showed some grit. But Are we going to make any changes for the second half?
I mean, we try to do some gap scheme stuff and kind of get people, and just we're not executing very high. We need to find some sets, find some looks that get our guys the ball in space quickly.
All right, so we get the ball coming out of the half, right? We got to go down and put it in the end zone.